Hello everybody, it is me, Amaya, and today I know I'm doing another slime video, but I want to make a slime smoothie. Just gonna say it. I want to make a slime smoothie, but I don't want to use my good slimes in case the slime smoothie turns out terrible. So I'm gonna do the slimes that I'm not a huge fan of, and plus a few Connects and Play-Doh, but they're still gonna come into the smoothie. And just see what happens. That's all we're doing today. I'm gonna roll my sleeves. So let's go down here. Let's do your choice selections for my least favorite slimes. Starting off, ew, it's so wet. This one, ew, I hate this one. I hate it. Maybe you saw my short. I did a short review of this. Ew, it crumbles. It's so wet and all the foam. Ew, look at the foam beads. And it is. It feels like they put oil on top of it. And it's like greasy. Ew. So I don't care to see this one go because I already don't like it. This one, just trying to. The beads are like magnets. They don't want to fall off, and they're so annoying. Okay, this one is a Shein slime. You may have hopefully you saw the video. If not, you better watch it after this one. It's starting to get a little dirty just because I've been playing with it. But this slime is just literally clay. It's not even slime. Even though it says butter slime, don't be fooled. This is just clay. So that was going to be mixed. As long as it with this twin, this slime is going to be mixed as well. And also, I'm going to throw in a bonus. So there's going to be two slime smoothies. These two are going to be their own slime smoothie. And this is going to be a toast slime smoothie. Maybe I just posted the video this week. Why am I already getting rid of it? Well, because I don't really care for it that much. I'm making the pink one because that's the one I actually kind of like. But we'll just see. I don't really care for that slime kit very much. It's more of a putty. If you saw the video, you know. So, the beginning textures for most of these aren't that great. So, let's just hope they do something together. So, I'm just going to mix in a few chunks at a time. Let's just take... Because, this is clay, basically, Let's just take it a few chunks, place it in. Oh, this is already... Maybe I should do this, but more the opposite slime. So, let's take a few chunks of this and put it in. I feel like this is just going to be really tough, and I'm going to be very sad. But who knows? Maybe we'll make a fantabulous slime. Remember those two disgusting, rippy slimes that I hated? Yeah, look where they are now. This is so tough. I'm using, all my core strengths to pull this. Okay, add a little bit more. Like this much. And then let's just, mix it. For what I can see right now, it's not really dissolving. It's not really dissolving into the clay a whole lot, but I'm just going to keep on mixing. It's so hard. If only I had a mixer for this. Let's just combine it all at once. I feel like that's just going to be harder on me. But also, I'm just going to feel like I have less work to do at the same time. So that makes sense to everybody. Alright, let's just... Okay, this is not dissolving at all. At all. But I'm going to mix. Oh, the clay is becoming, so stiff. It won't even do anything anymore. Yeah, this is not working. It kind of looks like it's dissolving, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I'm just making a big mess. But yeah, but look how much this red meat, just from me mixing this in there, is coming out all over the floor. And not counting my hands. It's nuts that they have that much fallout in one slime. But the thing about store-bought slimes is that a lot of people say, oh, the store-bought slimes are so rippy. How do some of them are? Like this one, for example, the red one is pretty rippy. But some of them, for example, this one can be super good or super stretchy. But if you don't give it a chance, you don't get an opportunity to get good slimes. So, okay, this is still not dissolving. We're getting the exact same result. This is terrible. Look at my floor. This is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. A mess. A mess. A mess. A mess. A mess. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. It still kind of stretches, but also now it just kind of looks like blue cottage cheese. See what I mean? Looks like cottage cheese. Ew. Okay. I don't think I'm going to spend any more time mixing this, so I think it's safe to say that this was a bust. And now all of this is going to have to go in the trash can. Which is kind of sad. But I didn't like from the beginning, so I'm probably going to throw it in the trash can anyway. Crap. It's like a baseball. Bada bada, swing! Bada bada, swing! And it's just trash. Okay, but the only plus side is that it gives me more room. Gives me more containers for room for both slides. So I guess that is a plus. Now the slide smoothie we're going to be doing today is this one. And I know Mama the Wayham too. Hi Grandma, Mama, whatever you want to call her. Loved. Oh, it's already starting to mix. Dang. Loved this, but so let's just take a quick recap. Well, the blue is sticking in there, but this one is actually really, really nice. I actually quite enjoy it. It is a thick putty-like texture. It's a little bit jiggly, but it's very thick and it's really nice to just kind of hold. It's not really that good for stretching though. It kind of just breaks apart when you try to, but it is. I know the color's okay. It's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite, but it's pretty decent. So I'm gonna save this one for last. If I do mix it, I'll just see how these two go. These two, however, aren't as great as the pink one, in my opinion. This one, they all kind of feel very similar. It's just that some of them have a little bit different. This one, for example, the purple one, it feels not that bad, but it's just less thick, and I don't really enjoy it that much. It's just more of a putty. Yeah, I'm not big into putties. And the blue one is the worst one. It has these little foam beads, and every time you do it, boom, fall out. Okay, but I think these sides are made to go together, so I think it'll be fine. So I'm going to start off with the floor. The blue and the purple and blue. I'm kind of nervous to do this. Like, I'll never feel these the same way again. They'll all be all combined. I'm going to do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Here they are. They're touching. We're just going to mix. Mash. This is the good part about these videos. You get to see some satisfying, most of the time satisfying, unless like really pukey colors, satisfying slime mixing. It's kind of hard to mix because these slimes are more putty, so they're harder to stretch. But so far, I feel like the blue is going to take over because it looks really strong, but I don't know. We still have a bunch of bead fallout because I don't think they made these slimes sticky enough to hold all those beads. But it's okay. Alright. We'll just keep mixing and mixing. It's already starting to mix in a few spaces. Like you always see the color starting to turn a little bit. They must actually that it takes a lot. It takes a hand workout. I did actually do another slime smoothie video right before I went on break in December of 2023. I'll try to remember to leave that below. If not, I am very sorry. It will be at the bottom of the description. But you can look there. And if not, go to my Everything Slime playlist, and you will find it. Okay, this is already starting to mix, which is pretty quick. As you can see, there's still a few parts that aren't mixed fully, but I'm just going to kind of mash. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like the purple is really taking over. I thought the blue was at the beginning, because, the blue is a pretty strong color, but it looks like this purple one is. I'm just mashing it together and squishing it together. We gotta mash it all day to make a slime smoothie. It's gonna be so much fun, baby. Ooh. hold on. Everybody, ASMR time. There you go. There's your daily ASMR for the day. Alright. So this is the mixed color. It turned into this very mauve color. But it became kind of tough to stretch. I don't know if these sides were meant to be mixed together or not. I can't really tell. Oh no, those beads. Oh, I hate those beads. We can just shake it out because they don't stick to slime, right? Yeah. These beads are so bad from the red slime that they just fall out of this slime too. But being honest, I don't know which one I like better. I mean, I don't see like a huge improvement. They're kind of the same thing. But maybe, I don't know. Should we try to just clear some of this? Intense bead fallout today. Should I add? Because this one is my favorite one. I mean, it's so good. It's really good. It's stretchy for a putty. But I feel like if we add this in here, it might help it. It would be wrong to not add it. So, shake off those red beads. Shake off those red beads. Okay. I'm sorry, Mamo, if you're watching this. I know you love this one, but... Alright, let's just take this over. It's making some bubble pops. You see this? Yes. Alright, let's try to make a swirl with this. Ooh, that is pretty. I like those colors together. Admire it, for I squish it. I wonder what the pink will do to color. I wonder if the colors just stay the same. Because it's a very light pink. It's not like we're adding a super strong pink to it. But I feel like because it's almost an off-white color, I feel like it might make the slime kind of white. Yeah, I can already, by adding this, notice a difference in the slime texture. This is becoming a lot more stretchier. I can actually do bubble pops. Whoa. There's some crack-a-lackin' in the slime-a-lankin' with the tape, I don't know. It's a slime-free style. Gonna make a wand, mixing it up into a whole tile. It's hard to think of rhymes on the spot. But freestyles are fun to do. It's like a pizza. I'm in a pizza factory. Gotta add a little spaghetti. This is not a good outline. Just make a donut. Let's make a donut. Scratch out, scratch out, scratch out. Look at that. It's a donut. Ooh, this is actually going really well together. I know it's supposed to be more of a slimy palette than mixing together, but I always wanted to see what would happen if we mix these together. It's still a very slow to stretch slime, but I think this is enough improvement to upgrade from a putty to a slime. Woo! I'm clapping with the slime. We upgrade from a putty to a slime. Because, here's why. At first, most of the time, they didn't even stretch the individual slimes. Putties. But now they can, they're still slow to stretch, it's still pretty rippy, but they can stretch a lot more. They have this thick and jiggly consistency at the same time. Overall, I'm glad I mixed them. This is a very nice slime. And even though it's still pretty, you can't stretch it very fast because it'll still break, beads fall everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. Okay, that's enough for the bead fallout. I don't want to make more of a mess that I already had today because I don't know if you can see this. All those little specks are all beads. Red beads kept getting in there. It's okay. Now let's hear some more slime ASMR from our new upgraded slime. There you go. Yeah, but overall, I'd say one of these turned out to be trash. Literally, it's in the garbage can right now. But then the other one became to be my new treasure. Let's even... Here, there's a few bits of the slime on the lid that we're just gonna mix it in together. I like this. Looks like purple birthday cake. I call this purple birthday cake batter. And now, that birthday cake set, pack it in. Oh yeah, I just realized that's birthday cake set. We were wondering what set is that. So it's kind of like a fruity birthday cake. It's kind of hard to describe. Let's see if it still fits in the container. So let's go. Okay, so like we can add a little bit more to that piece. About this much more, maybe. Okay, maybe that's too much. That's too much. Here, let me put this slime down for a second. I wonder if it inflated any. Okay, so we gotta take a little piece of this off. That way it can fit in there perfectly. We'll add a little piece into that. Add a little bit of piece. Okay, I feel like this will fit. I don't know. We still have this big hunk. Now we gotta shove this hunk into here. Oh yes, they all fit perfectly. Now these are gonna be fun to just... You can play it with the same slime, but at 3 different times. That should be my new slogan. Yes, queen. Slime. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe to Mine's Playtime so we can have more fun time playing together. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. These slime smoothies were pretty good, besides, the one that turned to a baseball.